Alright, so this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and that's video blogging, and that's because I hate typing, and there's better things I could do with my time, so I also like the video aspect a little bit better, so I wanted to do that. Because yesterday, a little bit before the talk show, I was confronted by a fan who asked me if I heard of a certain Japanese hip-hop group, and I said pretty much, no. But given precedent, I'm probably not too interested, and she said, why? And I proceeded to go off on an apeshit rant, like I always do when I hate things, about how, so far, Japanese rap is absolutely fake. And I've applied that to a lot of Asian rappers, honestly, because it just feels very, very processed and fake. The exact wording that I used yesterday was, when pop musicians and rock musicians add it to their music, it feels like a marketing ploy more than an actual interest in the music. And people that are just straight out rappers feel incredibly fake. Everything I've seen from Japanese and Asian rappers make them want to look really, really thug, really, really hardcore, and it's just a joke. It's nothing but a laughable joke. Immediately after that, the girl went on this apeshit rant towards me, how I don't like rap. And I'm like, no, that's not true. And then she accused me of being prejudiced against rap, and that was the first thing. She also said something about how I'm incredibly closed-minded to things that aren't rock and roll, and I'm like thinking to myself, where do you get off talking to me like this? You don't know anything about me. You don't know how I grew up. And the fact of the matter is, throughout the first half of my life, up until I was 12, I listened to nothing but country music. And then after that, I started getting into more mainstream music. And one of the gateway drugs was Will Smith's Men in Black. I mean, it's a rap song. And then from then on out, I was really, really deep into rap music. Up until about 1999. When I started to take a little bit of a step back, but I still listen to it quite a bit. So I tried to tell this girl that I do enjoy rap. You know, I don't have a thing against it. It's just that so far what I've experienced from Asian rap is that it feels incredibly fake. The thing is that that would have made me snap if this wasn't about the 12th time something similar has happened to me like this, where people are calling me out because of my disinterest in Asian rap. And maybe it has to do with what I've been exposed to so far. You know, some of my favorite bands starting to go more towards the rap direction, when I do have a problem with rap metal, but I don't have a problem with rap. So I'm just thinking at this point, you know, there's only one way to fix this. There's only one way to fix this, because there's got to be, all these fans out there have to think that I'm totally against rap, and that's not the point. So, you know, after people bashed me on the Guru Master review, bashing me about, you know, how I did not like Stacked Rubbish for all of its hip-hop influences, how I don't like Miyavi's current hip-hop trend, and various other hip-hop rants I went on, I decided, you know, I gotta dispel this. I gotta dispel this, and this is really pissing me off. So yesterday at 5 p.m., I went on the station, and pretty much for the people that were thinking that I was completely, you know, just disliking this genre of music for no apparent reason, I went out there and said, look, I do like rap. Here's the proof. And I just laid down all this great rap music from artists like Method Man, Del Funky Homo Sapien, The Streets, Run DMC, Fort Minor, Blue Sky Black Death, ELP, Louis Logic, Gift of Gab. I mean, I was laying down a lot of good stuff. And the thing that was really, really disappointing about it, and a big reason why I'm making this blog right here, is the people that I was doing this for seem to not even give me the chance today. And I can understand that to a certain extent, because when I lay down my opinion, I usually lay it down very forcefully and very bluntly, which might put a few people off. But that's just the way I do things. So this was an attempt not only to be like, look, I don't hate the genre, here's the proof, but also to be like, look, I want to be exposed to some Japanese or Asian hip-hop and rap and R&B that actually may feel a little better to my liking. I actually pleaded with fans about that. I was like, you know, please suggest some stuff. I had some suggestions, but a few of the suggestions just didn't rub me the right way. Somebody sent me M-Flow. M-Flow was kind of cool, but it wasn't really rap. And then one of the ones I got was, I believe, a Korean group called Epic High. The song I got from there, that was pretty good. But somebody sent me HOT, and HOT's not really a rap group. They're one of those, like I said, one of those pop groups that incorporates rap into their music, and it just feels like a tacked-on marketing ploy. And it was terrible. It was god-awful. It was... Well, I was telling everybody in there, it sounded like they were trying to write the entire song in sharp notes, and there was no balance or anything. There was like one okay part in the middle where there was a breakdown, and it got rather rhythmical, actual singing, but other than that, it was awful. I don't understand how anybody can consider that music, honestly. But for the most part, what I seem to do, people seem to enjoy it. I mean, we only had about like maybe 10 listeners. I mean, it was 5 in the afternoon, and a lot of our listeners are in California, and it is a little early for them. But we had a couple people listening, and we even had a few requests, which really kind of threw me for a loop. Even though I completely forgot to turn on the actual broadcast, we did it all through the webcam for the first 45 minutes. But after that, I was getting IMs from screen names I didn't even recognize. So, bottom line is, it kind of... It was a little therapeutic to actually be able to do that, and made me feel a little bit better. And actually, you know, pretty much ever since, I've been listening to almost nothing but rap. A lot of Del the Funky Homo Sapien. No, I really love him. I'm still willing to try to find some Japanese or Asian hip hop artists out there that, you know, it isn't about thugging it out. Because, like I said, you know, there's some American rap artists that I detest for doing that shit. 50 Cent mainly. But, you know, I do want to find something. I do want to find something out there that can reaffirm my faith that Japanese people do know how to rap. So I'm open to it. It's just that what I've heard so far is god-awful, fake, poser bullshit. So please, if you are out there, 1, I like rap. Get it out of your mind. I hate rap. I like rap. 2, I want to find Asian rap that is actually good. So if you have any Asian rap, post a comment to this video or send it to my email, which is roger@entertainmentreality.net. Love to hear it. And that's going to be it for my first video blog. I'm probably going to do a few more because I rather like this. Later.